Hi Guy, I'm Larei from AI Elephant.
Hi guys, I'm Leo.
We all know there's been too much noise around AI lately. Everywhere on social media, people are spreading a soundbite claiming 95% of AI projects fail.
Yeah, my heart sank when I saw that news. Those AI influencers spoke with certainty, saying it proves AI is just a huge scam and super overhyped. It makes everyone wonder if starting an AI company now is a big mistake.
That is the main thread we're going to explore today. The real interpretation of this often misquoted MIT report is not that AI is a scam, but quite the opposite. It reveals a massive market opportunity because large enterprises are simply terrible at implementing AI projects internally. The more inept the enterprise, the bigger the chance for a startup. This 95% failure rate claim originates from an in-depth MIT study on numerous enterprise AI projects. The AI skeptics only looked at the headline and immediately started spreading the narrative.
So people just read the tweet version and drew a conclusion. If we read the study more deeply, what is the actual finding? Why does this data actually bring good news?
The core difference in the report lies in how the projects were executed. About 2/3 of the surveyed projects were either built internally by the enterprise or through traditional consulting agencies. Only 1/3 involved the enterprise purchasing off the shelf products from an outside vendor, which are essentially startups. And the most critical finding in the report is, when enterprises choose to buy a product from an outside vendor, the project success rate is much higher than when they attempt to build it internally. This confirms directly that the problem is not with AI itself, but with the execution capability within large...
Wow, that logic is so clear. This isn't AI's fault. It is the large company's constitution problem. It is like saying big company disease is the real pathology of AI failure, so startups are essentially doing the things enterprises.
Why do enterprise AI projects fail? There is a systematic set of flaws behind it. The first issue is software quality. Let's face it, most software built globally, especially internal, its systems and the output from consulting firms is often...
Is it that exaggerated? Look at Apple. They have infinite access to capital and the smartest people in the world, yet my calendar app still encounters weird bugs from time to time. If Apple is like this, what about the average traditional large corp?
Exactly. If some internal software at a top company like Apple can be described as trash, then the quality of software from companies relying on large consulting shops like Ernst & Young or Deloitte is predictable. Consulting firms often play a mediator role, helping different teams agree on a spec. But the problem is, these consulting firms often lack the technical expertise to truly build the software. Even worse, deploying complex software always triggers internal, political battles and turf wars. The final solution is often a product of compromise, just like the old saying, a horse designed by a committee, which ends up being Camel, clumsy and inefficient.
I get it. When large enterprises do AI, it is not purely a technical challenge. It is an organizational behavior problem with it, politics, and consulting firms in a three-way standoff. Even the most...
Another core flaw of the enterprise is the extreme scarcity of polymaths. We're talking about the few individuals who can simultaneously master engineering, possess excellent product taste, and deeply understand the business domain.
I know great engineers. They can dive into the coding cave, but they might be clueless when asked to understand the actual pain points and human processes of a bank's CIO. What about the reverse?
The reverse is also true. Many people who truly understand the business and the domain pain points lack the knowledge of the latest AI technology, coding, or product design skills. This trifecta of skills, latest AI understanding, great product taste, and a humanity level of insight into human processes, is very rare, especially in large bloated companies. And this, precisely, is the startup's ignition key. Founders who embody this skill set find a massive startup-shaped hole. They can perfectly bridge the technology and business needs.
Isn't this an upgraded version of the slash generation we often talk about? We used to say you need to cross boundaries now. To do AI startup, you need to become a triple threat knowledge body. That is why startups win.
Let's look at a few successful startup examples. Take a company called Greenlight. They sold an AI system to a bank. The bank initially trusted their incumbent vendor, Ernst & Young, and rejected Greenlight.
What happened then? Shouldn't Ernst Young be top tier?
Ernst & Young spent a year trying to build the AI system and completely failed. It didn't work at all. The bank eventually had to crawl back to Greenlight, and now their system is fully deployed. This perfectly proves the high success rate of outside vendors. Another case is Castle AI, which is building an AI mortgage servicer for banks, competing with existing vendors that have decades-old software systems. Those old giants just tried to slap AI on top of it, but lacked the design and excellent product taste of being A-native from the beginning. Ultimately, Castle AI used their truly native solution to beat these inferior slapped on products.
So the lesson is, don't try to turn a carriage into a race car. Design an electric vehicle from the start. Startups have no legacy burden, allowing them to execute a dimensionality reduction attack with native AI. That is the power of the... We mentioned that there is a sentiment within enterprises where engineers don't believe in AI and think it is overhyped. Some quote Andre Kapathy saying AI agents won't work. Larei, what is your take on this skepticism?
This skepticism is a very real emotion, and they are happy to retweet any study that claims AI is hype, but they misunderstand Kapathy's original point. He is not saying AI doesn't work. He is saying you can't just give an AI agent a prompt and expect it to do everything perfectly on the first try.
What is the correct way to use it then?
The correct way is, you still need to put in a lot of work, providing the right data, the correct context, running evals, and building all the actual tooling. AI is a tool that needs help to work better. It shouldn't be expected to possess absolute magic. There is still a massive amount of tooling and infrastructure to be built in the market, and that is precisely the opportunity for startups.
For startups, the biggest fear is the Moat problem, worrying that their product is just a ChatGPT wrapper that can be easily replaced. But the enterprise's own incompetence helps us build a solid moat.
How is this moat formed? If the large company wakes up one day and develops it internally, won't we be in danger?
The danger is extremely low. The secret for startups that successfully penetrate enterprises is embedding themselves into the company's business processes. We cannot approach AI with the plug-and-play model of SaaS software. This means you must take longer to truly understand and access their systems of record. The CIO of a $5 billion financial services company once said, "We are currently evaluating 5 different Gen AI solutions. But once we've invested time in training the system, switching costs will become prohibitive."
Got it! Deep integration is our moat. Once your solution is rooted in the customer's data and core business processes and trained on it, you create a solid data lock-in and system switching cost. That is the real barrier.
Having a great product isn't enough. Getting into a large enterprise requires a non-scaling sales secret. The key to success is finding an insider who can act as your champion.
A champion? Is that the highest level person?
Not necessarily. They are the ones willing to help you navigate the internal politics. The secret to Reduct, landing a major deal with a FAANG company, was forming a really good friendship with their champion. These champions are often infected by the founder's ambition and optimism, and they are willing to give the startup a chance, even when facing a boring. Even more interesting is a special type of champion, those large company employees who have always dreamed of starting a company, but never did because they are risk-averse. By helping a startup succeed, they can live vicariously through the entrepreneurial journey.
Wow, this is selling a product, but also selling a dream experience. So, what startups should do is be authentic. Don't mimic the formality of big corporations. No suits or copying their web design. Instead, the key is to be a little bit more authentic while still appearing smart and up-to-date in your startup identity.
Finally, let's summarize for all AI founders. The failure of enterprises in AI is not bad news. It is a flare gun. It tells us that a multi-trillion-dollar market is waiting to be harvested, as long as you do 3 things. Become a polymath, step out of your coding cave, and combine your mastery of technology with an understanding of human processes and business pain points. 2. Embrace the tooling mindset. Don't expect AI to be magic. Treat it as a tool, and then build the evaluation systems and infrastructure that turn your 10 times engineers into 100 times engineers. 3. Embed deeply. Build moats. Focus on deep integration into the customer's core data and processes. Use those high switching costs to build your unshakable moat.
Large companies have unintentionally set a huge stage for us. The success of AI lies not in how magical the technology is, but in how clear-headed and flexible the people executing it are. Thank you, Larei, for the deep analysis. And thank you to all our listeners. We hope this episode brings you confidence and direction for your start.